In the heart of Africa, where the sun kisses the earth with its golden rays and the rhythms of life pulse through the land like the beating of a drum, there existed a village known as Mbube. It was a place steeped in tradition and ancient wisdom, where the echoes of the ancestors whispered through the rustling leaves and flowing rivers. In Mbube, storytelling was not just a pastime but a sacred ritual, a way of connecting with the spirits of the past and passing down the teachings of generations long gone. And among the storytellers of Mbube was an elder named Gogo Nondi, whose tales were said to carry the wisdom of the ancestors themselves. One warm evening, as the villagers gathered beneath the sprawling branches of the baobab tree, Gogo Nondi began to weave a tale that would echo through the ages. "Listen closely, my children," she began, her voice soft yet commanding. "For tonight, I shall tell you the story of Mbube, a young boy who learned the greatest lessons of life from the legends of his ancestors." And so, the villagers settled in, their faces illuminated by the flickering firelight as Gogo Nondi began her tale. Long ago, in the village of Mbube, there lived a boy named Mbube. Mbube was a curious child, always eager to explore the world around him and learn the ways of his people. From the moment he could walk, he would wander through the village, listening intently to the stories of the elders and absorbing their wisdom like a sponge. One day, as Mbube sat at the feet of Gogo Nondi, listening to her tales of heroes and legends, he felt a stirring within his heart. "Gogo," he asked, his eyes wide with wonder, "do you think I could ever become a great warrior like the ones in your stories?" Gogo Nondi smiled fondly at the young boy. "Anything is possible, Mbube," she replied. "But greatness does not come from strength alone. It comes from courage, wisdom, and the strength of the heart." Determined to prove himself, Mbube set out on a journey to seek the wisdom of his ancestors. Through forests thick with vines and across rivers teeming with life, he traveled deep into the heart of the wilderness, guided by the whispers of the wind and the songs of the birds. Along the way, Mbube encountered many challenges and obstacles, from fierce predators to treacherous terrain. But with each trial he faced, he grew stronger in body and spirit, learning the ways of survival from the creatures of the wild and the spirits of the land. One day, as Mbube rested beneath the shade of a towering baobab tree, he heard a voice calling out to him from the depths of the forest. "Who goes there?" he called, his hand instinctively reaching for the spear at his side. To his surprise, emerging from the shadows was not a fearsome beast, but an old man with a long beard and a twinkle in his eye. "Fear not, young warrior," the old man said, his voice like the gentle rustle of leaves in the wind. "I mean you no harm. I am Nkulu, the guardian of the ancient wisdom." Intrigued, Mbube approached the old man, his heart pounding with excitement. "Tell me, Nkulu," he said. "What wisdom do you have to share?" Nkulu smiled knowingly and motioned for Mbube to sit beside him beneath the baobab tree. "The wisdom of the ancestors is like the roots of this tree," he began. "Deep and enduring, it sustains us through the storms of life and anchors us to our true selves." And so, Nkulu began to share with Mbube the stories of the past, tales of courage and sacrifice, of love and betrayal, of triumph and tragedy. Through each story, Mbube gleaned valuable lessons about honor, integrity, and the importance of standing true to oneself. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, Mbube grew wiser and stronger, his heart filled with the knowledge of generations past. And when the time came for him to return to his village, he did so not as a boy but as a man, ready to embrace his destiny with courage and grace. Upon his return, Mbube was greeted as a hero, his name whispered in awe by young and old alike. But for Mbube, the true reward lay not in the adoration of others, but in the knowledge that he had honored the legacy of his ancestors and embraced the lessons of the past. And so, dear children, let us remember the tale of Mbube and the wisdom he gained from the echoes of the ancestors. For in the stories of the past lie the keys to our future, guiding us on the journey of life with courage, wisdom, and the strength of the heart. May your name be whispered in awe, dear seeker, same way Mbube names became awesome.